G'day and welcome to day 2 of Labelexpo. My name is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print 21, and I'm on the Avery Dennison stand. I'm here with Wayne Middleton, another Wayne. G'day, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. Nice to meet another Wayne.
I know, Wayne is senior segment leader for Linerless, one of the big stories of the day for Avery Dennison. Before we get on to that specifically, Wayne, what's the main message of Avery Dennison at this show to the label industry?
Well, the whole Labelexpo show is all about reconnecting with our customers and the industry once again. It's been 4 years since we've been at Labelexpo in Europe, and it's a great opportunity to really bring our latest innovations, our sustainability messages, and reconnect with the whole ecosystem and our customer base.
Okay, yeah, because we've heard from your company president who was saying sustainability is at the core now of what Avery Dennison's doing. Why is that?
I think we recognise that we have a responsibility as a market leader within the label industry to lead the way on sustainability initiatives. A lot of our customers and their brand owner customers have established pledges for 2030 which they're looking to meet. Waste reduction, carbon footprint reduction, water reduction, etc. And by introducing new sustainable technologies, we can help them meet those goals.
Okay, and specifically, Avery Dennison has had for a while a sustainable label for the functional labels to go onto the side of boxes for e-commerce and so on. Liner Zero.
Yeah.
And at this show, you've got 2 new products for decorative labels that you're launching.
Yeah, so AD Zero Liner DT was the first linerless product for variable information or VI linerless labels, and this was offering a linerless version for e-commerce and logistics labels. The whole industry is booming, and it's great to be able to offer a linerless version for that. What's been an underexplored opportunity is the whole decorative linerless market, and by bringing through this new patented technology, we can start to untap decorative, fast-moving consumer goods with linerless technology as well.
Okay, and you've got 2 linerless products that you're launching at this show.
Yes, so we have AD Liner Save and AD Liner Convert, which are new decorative linerless solutions which will integrate into the converter's existing equipment. One of the obstacles in the past has been the requirement for a converter to invest in very expensive conversion equipment on top of his existing business. What we're trying to do is make the solutions work with his existing equipment and make it as simple as possible for that integration. Okay,
and so linerless literally means no backing liner.
Yes, so the whole idea, if you look at the pressure sensitive industry, it's been around for 90 years, it's been extremely successful, it's very versatile, it's very flexible, but the liner can represent up to 50% of the construction, and typically at the end of its life the liner is thrown away, literally, so it's either incinerated or basically sent to landfill. In Europe, the statistics suggest that only 10% of released liner is currently recycled. We need to improve that as an industry, and if we can move more and more technology towards linerless, we are either becoming more responsible with the use of liner or we're eliminating liner altogether.
Okay, and so what's the difference between the 2 new products that you're launching?
Yeah, Liner Save is actually utilizes a liner as a processing aid, a process liner. So during conversion, we use the liner to die cut the labels against and introduce the micro perforations. And then we collect the liner, and with our AD circular recycling program, we take that liner away. So we collect 100% of that process liner and recycle it and reuse it, taking responsibility for the liner that we've introduced. Liner Convert actually uses a clear polyester liner, and we'll actually repurpose that liner as an overlamination film on top of the print to protect the print, whilst trying to maintain the functionality, the form and the aesthetic of the label, which is key for the brand owner and the consumer.
And Wayne, are these developments, do you see are these the start of a journey for Avery Dennison, or is it a kind of niche product that will stay on the fringes?
No, that's a very good point, Wayne. It's really the start of an evolution. So it's the first foray into decorative linerless, trying to make it as simple as possible for the converters to get involved, and trying to convert the applicators at the brand owners to a linerless format, and then building on that as we go forward. What the industry has been very good at over the years is innovation. So this is literally the starting point. The first generation will continue to innovate and will continue to develop and will continue to move the technology forward.
And how do you think brands will react? Because presumably there's some kind of price premium in this at the moment compared to a regular pressure sensitive label. How do you think they will react to being asked to pay a bit more for their label, even though it will become then an eco-friendly, sustainable label?
Yeah, well, what we're actually trying to do is trying to offer labels at price parity where possible. So we're trying to introduce a technology that doesn't require a lot of capex from the converter's perspective at a price point that's comparable to what they're paying at the moment, whilst delivering a more sustainable solution with a lower carbon footprint and reduced waste. So far the reaction's been very good. A lot of the brand owners have been focused on the pandemic and then the supply chain issues of the last few years, but they've also made pledges for 2030 in terms of their own waste reduction, their own carbon footprint reduction, and trying to meet those sustainability challenges. We can now, we're only 6 years away, we can help them meet those challenges.
Okay, terrific. Well, of course, Avery Dennison invented the pressure sensitive label, and so now your company's taking the lead in linerless labels. So it's good to see you remaining true to your heritage as an innovator and a pioneer.
Yeah, it's a very bold statement, but we did indeed invent the pressure sensitive label, and it is a very versatile, very flexible technology. But we also say the future is linerless, and we'll be moving applications where we can more and more to a linerless construction.
Okay, and then the final question, Wayne, is in terms of the rollout, Avery Dennison, obviously a global company, how's the rollout going to proceed of the new linerless labels?
Yeah, that's a very good question as well. So over the last 12 to 18 months, we've been working on a number of pilot projects across Europe. Within Avery Dennison, Europe is taking the lead, and once we build up the know-how and the expertise, we're starting now to roll it out to the other regions. So the plan, we've been working with pilot projects for this last period. Those pilot projects are scaling up nicely now. This is the first time we've launched the product publicly, if you like, and we'll be looking for new partners, new converters and brand owners who are willing to look at improving the sustainability of their pressure sensitive labels.
Okay, which presumably is most, if not all of them.
Yeah, not every application is suitable. We have to be realistic, but there are a high percentage of labels that lend themselves to this technology. And typically, when we speak to brand owners, they are very interested in looking how they can take this forward.
Well, Wayne, it's great to see you. As I said a few moments ago, Avery Dennison taking the lead, pioneering, responding to the needs of the day. Thanks so much for your time on the Print 21 video from Labelexpo.
Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for your interest, and enjoy the rest of the show as well.
This is Wayne Robinson signing off from the Avery Dennison stand at Labelexpo.